There's a car that just went down. Let's give it like 7 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, take it chill.
I roll, y'all. It's not a wrong thing to be addicted to the microphone like a heroin fiend. I'll tell you one thing, you never catch me fronting as I proceed to give the people what they wanting. You making some green, but not for glamour or fashion. I'm stacking cash until I can get moms a mansion. All from rapping. Nah, man, there's many plans like investing in land. It started all from impressing the fans with brand new flows. And you know, all the way from gangster clones to weirdos, fools use those. But we ain't tripping, give respect when you see this. You need us or your rap's underdeveloped like a fetus.
Those that know not those, and it shows when we broke out the knock hoes, hopped out they clothes. That's positive feedback. Yup, the pros are poised, we never pose, you'll never know. From 93 till infinity, we've been inventive. Creating the bump is our only incentive, and it's been a long time since I feel I've been felt. But the only thing I fear is fear itself. So you know what we got to do? Maybe could we keep it within the crew like it should be? Never giving out, we living out our dreams. If it's something I can't live without, that's my team, you never knew.
Hieroglyphics, hip-hop is vintage. Underground like silos, launching long-range ballistics. World renowned, we groundbreaking. Musical boundaries, running circles around them. See,
it's like that in a hieroglyphics, yeah. 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 It's like
Dell, been rhyming for more than a decade. On to the next stage, while MCs need aid. Stay paid, I'm still great. Hey, none of that tomfoolery. As you can see, this shit ain't nothing new to me. Utterly hovering over other things material. You stuck in the here and now, plus you're sweating profusely. Here's a towel. Your fears are now reality when I take your dream states and elaborate on how your team's fake. Like phony IDs, but sometimes I feel like only I see through the charade you made in today. But hey, tomorrow is played, and then they got a new fool in your place to be okay.
hieroglyphics, hip-hop is vintage. Invented in days back, rekindling ways that many thought was lost. In this contemporary maze of methods to floss, we find trees and trails to blaze, boundaries to cross. We can be found beyond the bounds of reason, or earthbound, heating up your coliseum.
They rush the stage full throttle in Chicago. Our brains interlock, where faking MCs get caught with the 40 bottle, or get they chain snatched pronto. We unstoppable, dropping flows in Toronto, maneuvering through Vancouver and on to Japan, where they put major grands in my hand. Follow
Straight from the heart, we set apart from the restin'. Our perfection on the microphone was predestined. World renowned, we groundbreaking. Musical boundaries, running circles around them.
Shout out to Nick Vigil. He's a G. He's a G. He's an OG, actually. Shout out to Dominic Frost, even though he's blowing it by not being here.
Dominic, I'm talking to you right now.
You're bunghole.
You should be skateboarding, you little bungus. Just saying, though.
Sister sits on the steps, cigarette rests on fingertips, takes a sip of slow death, deftly through her lips she blows a kiss, which I can only resist in vain. She got the gift of gravity, pulling to ask her name. She says Sagaba. What's it mean? She says in Ilocano. It translates into suffering. I'm pondering the irony to conjure up the fearlessness to find a conversation. She offers me a square, I decline the invitation. It reminds me of the days when I would chain smoke, broken with no hope, broken like the manner she spoke. We both, two people seeking solace in remembrance and wondering if miracles were meant for us. But intent was just an innocent thought between a sister and a brother who've been building in the guidance of a mother. And the storyteller stops, waiting for the beat to drop, gathering his thoughts in the wind, breathing in like tomorrow will never become today. I say I used to know a woman just like you, beautiful but jaded by the multitude of men who'd often try to justify the lies with twisted notions of survival and hide behind their armor when karma completes a cycle. She replies that just because I knew a woman well, it doesn't mean I know them all. She begins to feign farewell, eyes up to the sky, she sighs, I need nobody. True indeed, sister, but you still need everybody, because we hardly know ourselves if we know nobody else. And only in our loneliness can home become a hell. Exhale the cloud in the loudest form of silence, watches as it rises like suns over horizons. The storyteller stops, waiting for the beat to drop, gathering his thoughts in the cloud, breathing out like
Dude, you guys! That was amazing! That was so dope! You guys!
Il est tard. Je cherche à rentrer chez moi. Et je prends un chemin que je ne connais pas. Un petit sentier qui longe les usines de la ville en frappant partout. Et la forêt brille d'une lumière éclatante. Ces oiseaux qui volent, au loin, mon père disparu. Mes souvenirs ne sont plus des souvenirs. Ils sont là, vivants, près de moi. Ils dansent et m'enlacent, chantent et me sourient. J'ai 20 ans. Et j'aime comme je n'ai jamais aimé.